Hello and welcome to KTV. I'm Eddie Thomas and today I'm here with the wonderful Rosie Duffield, our new Labour MP for Canterbury. So I'm here just to ask you a few questions. So question number one, how do you feel about the newly announced freeze on tuition fees as proposed by Theresa May?
Obviously the Labour Party welcomes any kind of progress on the tuition fees issue, and freezing them is a start. We ran on a manifesto of free tuition to all students. We want to make it as inclusive as possible. I know there's a lot of discussion going on, particularly with this university. I've had people representing the university saying that the fees are quite important to them. So it's a discussion that needs to keep going, and we need to listen to students as well as sort of the people that are making the ultimate decisions. So I would welcome it for a start.
Okay. Do you think Theresa May listens to students?
Oh gosh, I've got to be polite. I would like to think so. I'd like to think she does. I'd like to think that all politicians listen to students, because actually an awful lot of students are the politicians of the future and the citizens of today, not just in the future. We don't have to wait until people are paying mortgages or having jobs to listen to their points of view. University students are thinking and developing ideas, and why should we not listen to all of them and hear those ideas? I hope she does. Yeah, I do, so she should.
What do you think of Jeremy Corbyn's policy to eradicate tuition fee debt?
I think that was a weird one, because he talked about getting rid of the debt, and then there was lots of confusion about exactly what we were saying. I'd love it if we could wave a wand and get rid of all debt, because it's been such a burden to so many people. You know, I get people writing to me saying they've got debts of £40,000-50,000, and it does inhibit their choices for further study and things like that. And obviously they're starting life with huge debts. I think Jeremy is really committed to trying to help as much as we can. I don't want to make any promises on his behalf, but anything we can do to help eradicate that and give people a better start in life is got to be good, especially as buying your own home, starting out in life is so difficult now. So I'd welcome any of that.
So how do you feel about the plan to raise the tuition fee loan payment threshold from 21,000 to 25,000?
Again, if it helps, you know, if it means that people are on a kind of better footing to start paying things off, and if students themselves think that that would make a difference, then great. It's still all about debt though, isn't it? And starting your life, you know, and as we go forward, will that then be changed? I don't know kind of what the plan going forward for that would be. If it helps, then great, but I'm not sure it's that radical, to be honest. I'm not sure it is that super helpful. But yeah, I mean, anything that can help people to not start life with this huge, even if it is just a psychological burden of debt, even if, you know, there are things like people saying you don't have to pay it back straight away or you never have to pay it back, it's still there in the back of your mind. And it does inhibit you taking out other loans for things in life. So anything that would help, great. If it does help, I'm not convinced it will.
How do you plan to interact with students within your constituency, and how can they get in contact with you?
Anyone can get in contact with me or my team in the office. I don't know the addresses off by heart, but anyone that Googles me can come through to the phone number or via email. My door is usually open. When I'm in Canterbury, I hold surgeries and things, so I'm welcoming anyone through my door if they make an appointment. I have lots of meetings here. I meet with the student groups around Canterbury, and I'm really keen to carry on doing that. I think if students have got issues or campaigns that they're doing, I'd really like to hear about how I can be involved in that if they want me to. So I'm really open to meeting with people whenever possible.
Thank you for taking this moment to speak to us.
Thanks very much.
So I've been Eddie Thomas, and this has been KTV.